After reading the first issue of Haunt last night, there was other books that I could have read when I sat down, but I just wanted to go back to this one to see where it's kind of panned out. Um, I am I am loving it, but there was one like really, to me, really ridiculous moment in it, and it's this scene here where the two brothers, one's a priest and one's like a kind of a hitman mercenary. They've kind of merged together. There's no explanation of why. It's like the ghost of the dead mercenary is in the body of the priest, and they have manifested like this kind of weird venom. I don't know, like white kind of mucus type super suit. Like, but I guess what I didn't like was at the end of the first issue, they had to kill these two hitmen in an apartment, and then they've come outside the building here because the mercenary brother was saying like there's going to be more of them outside, and lo and behold, there's two waiting in a van. So they jump down, and you know, basically, he puts this kind of spike thing through one guy's head. The other fella shoots at him with an Uzi, and then all you see is the Uzi and an eyeball like flying through the air. Like, so it's just what the priest, so the black speech bubbles are what the priest brother says, and the white ones are the dead mercenary. Like, and the priest says, what does it say about me that I'm already getting used to this? We just killed 4 people. like like I'm reading that in a kind of, maybe it's meant to be like somber or something, like, but in reality, like, think of it, this guy's a priest, and he's saying like, how am I already getting used to this? And the brother explains it by, well, all the years of confession where I've told you about different people I've killed. Like, I've seen some crazy stuff online, you could be on X or something, and just some really just messed up thing will pop up in your feed. Like, now, to be honest, these days I'm like, I click and say mute or don't show me content like this before, because I don't really want to be seeing that type of stuff anymore. But I've seen a lot of messed up stuff. Now, if I was in the flesh witnessing people getting killed, I don't think it matters how much weird stuff I've seen online. I just would not be okay with that. Like, so this, just that whole motivation or explanation of why the priest is fine with this really didn't make any sense. Like, but outside of that, this is such a great fun book. The art is just mind-blowingly good. I'm not sure if it's still, like, the first issue was it was Greg Capullo, Ryan Otley, and Todd McFarlane doing this big kind of mashup on like layouts, pencils, and inks. But this one, I don't know, it looks a little bit cleaner. It looks like it could be just Ryan Otley. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look. But like, they what's really cool is the big mess, like the dead bodies in the apartment and down on the street. Like, the ghost mercenary tells the priest, call in a friend of mine, and he's like this cleaner guy, so he comes in and cleans up the whole thing, and the priest explains to him, my brother gave me your number and stuff. Like, and then the apartment they're in is I think the wife of the dead mercenary, so like when she comes down, everything's cleaned up, and I thought that was cool. Like, there was time dedicated in the story to kind of wrap up those loose ends. Like, but like, really, there's like, I won't go through everything, but it seems like from the first issue, what the mercenary brother done now is kind of pulling everyone in. It's pulled his wife in, it's pulled his brother in, and like basically the other priest in the church has been murdered because of this satchel that the scientist had, and now the priest has to be kind of brought into protection. And like, there's just a really awesome, like, the book really went in a way I didn't think it was going. At the very end, the brother brings the ghost brother brings the priest brother to a kind of a safe house, and just here, I'll just show you these 3 pages and I'll be done with this little video. And they go into the safe house. It's kind of like these stoner guys that are just camped out, and I think they're like a front to make this place just look like a normal residence or something. But when they go into a specific room, into this bedroom, there's like a fingerprint scanner thing, and then it's revealed that there's like a lift inside of the wardrobe. And then when they go down, there's like a huge facility underneath this house with like soldiers and tech and stuff. Like, I did not expect that at all. It's kind of opened up this world like really massively, and what's great about it is I thought it was going to be just like a loner type character trying to take on the mafia or something, or take on some criminals, and just jumping across buildings and things like. But it seems like there's this whole other element to the world that's been brought in. So yeah, I don't know, I'm super kind of psyched to read more, and just the artwork is amazing, I have to say. Just love the art.